magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show. I'll be your host, Gangstar Magician himself, here to deliver you your message, because that's what I love to do, because I do what I love, and I love what I do, and I love being here with you, because you're the best. You always have been. You're the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Yes, you are, okay? You are the excellence of execution. No doubt about it. So, there you go. What do we need to know here, though? How about it, Archangel Michael? Did you catch that one? He said, yeah. He said, you like to sneak things by on people. He says, but here's the thing. He says, I'm here for you, brother. He says, he's the protector of the 8th house crew. Head of security. He's like, can't get past this guy. I mean, and if you do, you better hope I don't know. Because once he gets you, you're finished. And that's why we're going to keep aligning our chakras. We'll let Archangel Michael worry about the demon nonsense, and we will keep aligning our chakras, keep being the best versions of ourselves. Okay, that's what we have to worry about. Fuck these people. All right, we're aware of them. We know what they do. We know why they do it, and we don't care either. And that's the best part. And then we want them just to go. Just leave. Get away. We don't want you here. Nobody cares what you think. We're starting our own thing here. Get the fuck out. You're not around. We don't want you here. And that's why these people, their egos get killed now. Now their egos are being killed because they can't understand, how is this not working on you? The stuff that works on everybody else not work on you. Who the fuck are you? How are you doing this, is what they're saying. And we say, who the fuck are you? Trying this bullshit on us in the first place. You fucking idiot. Alright? And the next person's going to start learning. You don't play around with the 8th house crew. You don't play around with people like us. Alright? Very serious people here. Alright, so let's see. What do we got here? What's going to be in your energy? What's going to be the overall energy here, the magical gangsters, the ones who've seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. Our favorites, you know who? Okay, the Divine Collective. All right, so what do we got here? What are we working with? Let's get going. All right, so of course, you always had this lover's energy. When have you not had lover's energy? From as long as I can remember. And these people's goal was to block you from having love, because they knew that was the one thing that really mattered to you. You are a Queen of Cups, okay, first and foremost. But it says celebrate the love in your life. There are people who love you. You are a lovable person, so it doesn't matter what these people say. They could not make that not happen. All right? And now they're in the judgment. Anybody who tries to block love like this is an obvious fucking devil demon, because nobody else would do stuff like this. No other fucking sick people would do this shit. But these people are sick. They thought they were big shots, though. They thought they had the cheat code, They didn't like the fact that you were able to feel this love. They said you don't deserve this. You don't deserve it, they said. And that's why they always knew that you were chosen ahead of them. So then they would more or less attack you to make sure it doesn't happen. And want the other person to win, But here's the thing. This whole cycle is complete with these people. It's a new world here. There's a new earth here. Okay, because it says answering the call to action creates new opportunity. That's all you do is answer the call, okay? And that's everything you have worked for is coming together, the world's saying. It's all coming together. All coming for full circle. All this love that you put into the world is all coming back to you now. It is. Believe what you want. All right, and now, 8 of Swords, these people are stuck. Whoever was doing this to you, trying to block your love, they're not doing too well. Okay, they can't deny it. They can't say it. Doesn't matter. You already know. Your intuition is telling you who it is. Okay, and it says if it seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. These people, the only step they can take is either stay stuck or come clean. I mean, that's the only step they have right now. And face this judgment and let us complete this cycle. Because we already did. They can't stop it, because you're the sexiest Queen of Wands. Nobody's going to stop it. Okay, you're a very lovable, sexy Queen of Wands. I mean, you can always call on your natural confidence. Yes, you can, because that's what you do. That's your thing. Okay, you are that sexy Queen of Wands. Okay, and that is why, Four of Swords, I tell you to rest and relax. You ain't gotta do nothing. Everything's falling into place. Trust me when I tell you. Archangel Michael told me. He said, don't worry about nothing. He says, yeah, he said he delivers 10 times out of 10. He says, you ever disappointed you? He said, you're still here, right? He said, ain't nobody messing with you. So, there you go. Ain't nobody messing with you, he says. So, that's what story we're sticking to. Alright, so what else do we need to know here? Why don't we, elaborate further? Why don't we, say hello, Kat? What happened? So, let's see what's going on here. Seems like this Queen of Wands, once completing this cycle, still full of love, getting all the love back to them. But whoever came up against them, they're stuck because just the things they're saying don't add up. And now, they're under judgment for that. And they want to blame you for it, too. So, they're still trying to blame you. It's so fucking crazy. But it makes you look so much better at the end of the day. You're transmuting this at, ridiculous amounts. You're doing good. You're doing good, kid. All right, keep up the good work. All right, so let's see. What's in your energy, guy, here, please? And thank you for our Divine Collective. All right, so you have a Page of Pentacles in reverse. Blah, what the fuck? This is a wasteful, this is a unrealistic person. They're not coming from a place of manifestation. They're coming out very distracted. Being seen as irresponsible, why they were doing this stuff, because they have to answer for this. They have to be seen. They know what they did. This is a spiritual crime these people committed. I'm not even talking about physical no more. They got to face this on a spiritual level. Why? Because you solved the puzzle here. Okay? You didn't need a hint. But here's the thing. These people didn't want you to solve the puzzle. These are people supposed to be close to you. They were that jealous that they were willing to go to great lengths to prevent you from doing that just to get whatever selfish bullshit they might have gotten out of it. What a joke. That's all we have to say. They got to live with themselves. That's all it comes down to. They got to live with themselves because we don't really care what they do anymore. There's nothing they could say. There's nothing they could do. I mean, they blew it. But, I mean, there's still a way out for them. But, I mean, I don't think they're going to take that. They got to kill their ego, though. So who are we dealing with? We don't even know. Alright, so you're dealing with some paranoid, overwhelmed people here. Okay, Nine of Wands in reverse. Not very courageous, not very brave. Now, these people, when things aren't going their way, now they're, the first ones to cry. These are the first people to blame. They're the first ones to, point the finger at everybody. Alright, so these are a bunch of rats. I mean, this is all you're dealing with. It's a bunch of rats that came together to work against you because they were threatened by you and trying to put you away. That's all this comes down to. But here's the thing. You got this King of Cups here. This King of Cups ain't letting that happen. They said, no, that ain't happening. They said, we know what happened here. We've been watching that motherfucker like a hawk. They said, we know. Okay? They didn't do anything. And now we want to know why you've been saying it all these years that they've been doing something that they're clearly not doing. And now these people, they don't have answers now. Now they're like, well, they're trying to find something, put together some type of fabricated fucking thing against you. Everybody's fucking Bibling over the words now, pointing out each other, saying that they got them involved. Everybody had a price, right? Except you. Alright, but here's the thing, Eight of Swords. You're no longer stuck anymore. As we've seen earlier, these characters are stuck. They're stuck because they're not brave and courageous like you. They weren't willing to face what you were willing to face. They've been hiding. They've been putting this off for a long time now. But it always catches up eventually. I mean, it's like the law. This is like with the law. Same thing physical, same thing spiritual. Okay? The law, if they have to come get you, okay, if they got to come force you, they got to go chase you, when they bring you in, it's not going to be as nice, okay? And then when you're sitting there continuing to deny something that you already have evidence of you doing, that makes it that much worse for them. It's just like they can make this so much easier, but they still think there's like a small chance. And I mean, I bless their heart. They really believe there's a small chance. But the thing is that there is a big chance that you have this Ten of Cups, though, because that's what you're building. That's the foundation you're building. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, this is, once you build something on this Ten of Cups, it can never be knocked down. These people, they didn't care about love like you did. That's why I try to block you all the time, okay? I don't know why that does that. It's weird, because it's like a weird time, and then it will go off. But here's the thing, though. I don't really care. So, yeah, you're no longer stuck. You have a freedom to choose. Somebody does. We saw that King of Cups. Maybe they have a freedom to choose now, okay? Because here's the thing. You have a Ten of Pentacles here. You got the money coming in, okay? It's here. I mean, this is what they were trying to take from you, because we had that Ten of Cups, you know, and the Ten of Cups creates abundance. That's what it is. The Ten of Cups will create the Ten of Pentacles. These people just want to take your Ten of Cups and enjoy your Ten of Pentacles. But it's saying everything is in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. You've gained so much wisdom throughout this, that this Ten of Pentacles is not just all about finances. It's about your spiritual inheritance here. Remember, when you're part of the 8th house crew, it's all about inheritances, okay? All about dealing with death, all about dealing with the occult, all about dealing with other people's money. It's just, that's what the fuck the 8th house is. It's a crazy house. Nobody likes to deal with this one. But guess what, brother? The gangsta magician's got a 4-planet stellium in the 8th house that consists of Mars, Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter. That is a monster fucking 8th house thing. So ain't nobody gonna ever say nothing when they check, because it's all about the magic. It's all about knowing about this stuff. It's all about this. This is what has to be the lessons you have to learn. The lessons I have to learn are predominantly fucking revolve around the 8th house. And then you figure my moon is right on there. It's like there too, but it's in the 7th house, which is good, because the moon in the 8th house, that would make you a real dark individual. Trust me when I tell you, you'll be really dark. Pluto there is enough. With Saturn and Mars, woo, but Jupiter, that helps you out. So what do we got here? Because remember, gangster, stop talking about yourself, they said, okay? So here's the thing. Empress is here. You are this Empress. That's what Archie Malik, he said, stop. He said, you talk about yourself too much. He says, get it. We all know, all right? He said, we all know. So I apologize. So, but here's the thing. You're this Empress, though, and that's why you're getting this Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you became this Empress because of this whole situation. These people try to project all to this anxiety, this paranoia on you, but you're not stuck anymore. Maybe they lied about you. Maybe something, stuck for a little bit, but now this is getting you to Ten of Pentacles. This is starting you on the high road for it, because now it's like these people have to like get you back now. And you're being seen as an Empress too. When they were trying to knock you down the worst way and have people, they were doing humiliation rituals. So they wanted people to see you humiliated in like the worst way. But they don't realize that you could be humiliated and come back and not give a fuck. That's the difference between you and these people. You don't have you killed your ego. All right? That's what we tell people. Kill your ego before your ego kills you. It's the truth. Don't wait till your ego kills you. It will. All right, so what else do we need to do? All right, so we have this Hermit in reverse here. So, like I said, this 9 of Wands in reverse. It's like paranoid, overwhelmed. This person's isolated. Okay, they're not, they're just like lurking. Okay, but they're not taking phone calls. They're, this person just, who knows really what they're doing. This is almost like somebody who's like going through, smoked a lot of crack or something, and they're like looking out the window, and they just think it's all coming to an end. Okay, they're really paranoid right now. So this is what this, and they're paranoid over you not being stuck anymore, getting this Ten of Pentacles. Ain't that something? Releasing whatever negative thoughts, and anybody releasing negative thoughts about you, this is causing these people to go into like a fucking crack out here. Okay, but here's the King of Cups back again. He said, yeah, no, he said, they're no good, these people. He said, but they know that, they can't stop me much longer from getting out. They said, we see the value now. It had to go out. They said, remember, it had to all go this way. You got to understand. You're very smart. That's what they keep saying. You have to understand. That's your counterpart saying that. You have to understand. So we'll see. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have to understand here? Alright? We have to understand that you are Nine of Cups. You are wish come true. That this is your wish come true, and that you have to understand that. Okay? That's what that says. Everything has turned out well. It says, yeah, everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. Yes, it is. You got this Ten of Pentacles here. And now these people are paranoid because whatever they said didn't stick. It's all going back to them. Whatever demons they fucking conjured up to go against you now are chasing after them. Because you released whatever these negative demons' thoughts are, whatever these demons are. You're not stuck anymore. Okay, you're coming off as this full energy. You're pure and innocent. There's new beginnings here. I mean, what's the problem? But the problem is that these people don't want you to have, it's their demons that are trying to block two fucking divine counterparts from coming together. It's like, this is what their whole fucking life is. It's like, this is all that. It's like a movie where, like at the end now, some like crazy fucking guys are gonna come out, like just wake up real fast. You gotta blow them away, and it's like then it's over. But this is where it is. Like they're almost like they're flopping around here. These people, okay? Because look, the Emperor is here with you. I mean, that is a wish come true for you with this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, own your space with confidence. This Emperor told me to tell you. You said okay. I told him because he said, listen, brother, these fucking these betrayals, the Seven of Swords, it's really going to cost these people now. It's really what's going to get you kickstarted because the betrayals is what benefits you. That's the benefit of it. That's where the energy comes back to you because you have to get repaid for that. The amount of energy these people put into betraying you, it has to all come back to you in a positive because that's just what it comes down to. It all has to balance itself out. These people do not understand this, but they do. They do now. They will now. Because you're going to teach them, okay? Knight of Wands, okay? Because you're passionate, you're fearless, you're adventurous, and now is a good time to do what you want to do. Okay, you're very passionate. Yes, you are. All right, and you're moving quickly. This Emperor's here with you. Yeah, I mean, you got a wish come true. I mean, what else do we really need to know? I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything really negative going on here other than the fact that Death's here. Okay, Death said anybody who comes around fucks with you, they got to have a problem, especially with you having this Knight of Wands energy. That's why they're paranoid and overwhelmed. They're not coming from a place of manifestation. No, they're not. Okay, and they're in this Hermit in reverse energy because they're scared because they know Death's here. They put off this karma too long. That's what happens. I mean, you have to take your karma out like little by little. You don't want to get it all at once, but these people were just projecting their karma on other people, but now it's like it's got to come back now. And Dev said, "Yep, enough's enough." He said he's seen enough. He said, "Now you're making me have to come get you." He said, "I don't like when I have to do that." That's what Dev just told me. You don't like to have to come chase you. All right. He said, because he has a chariot with him. He said, that movement is here with that chariot. So Dev said, well, as soon as I get on my chariot, okay, this is 2000, we're going to let him borrow a 2026 chariot, limited edition, fully loaded, and Dev's going to come get you and come talk to you, okay? You have success in the face of difficulty. Yes, you have. You have achieved success in the face of difficulty because this was a difficult cycle. You complete it. But these people want to continue to hold on. So it's like, you have to go. You've been evicted. Okay, so it's to the stage where they're like squatting now. Now these people are squatting. Eventually, we're going to get you out of there. We're going to get you eventually. Okay, why? Because you're this high priestess. And you see 10 steps ahead. You already know what these people's plan. They can only stay. What are they going to do? You already know what they're going to do. It's nothing. All they're doing is just wasting time. Hiding. It's like having some fucking, jerk off hiding in your attic or something, and it's like, get the fuck out. No, I'm not leaving. It's like, this is what this is. It's like, how do you get rid of this fucking person? They're saying that they could stay. They got rights or something. This is what this it's like spiritual squatter. It's like, they got rights, they said. These fucking jerk offs. So, here's the thing. They're going to get evicted sooner or later, and then they're going to be on the street, and they're going to be trying to do the same thing all over again. This is what a demon is, my friend, okay? But you see it. You caught it. Now they're caught. And I don't think they've ever been caught like this. No, you haven't. But you have this emperor here, though. And they said, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay? Because we're Four of Cups rejecting this jerk off. Okay? Because this person's a fucking jerk off, they said. They said anybody who would pretend to fucking, be somebody else's divine counterpart and all this other bullshit and take this so far is a real sick person. Okay? Very sick. They have to be reptilian. There's no explanation, okay? Because you had this Ten of Cups. They could not recreate that. They thought they could. No. As soon as you made your comeback, they couldn't do nothing. Now they're hiding. They're squatting. That's all you're dealing with. You're dealing with a squatter. So I'm gonna do one more and then we'll go into another deck. Dealing with a spiritual squatter here. But they're going to be removed. It's like they're already like, they got to go. We already got them out. It's like you're cornered now. All right, look, I told you he'd be out. King of Cups is here. He said, yep, I'm here. All right, 3 times. King of Cups is here. I said, no, he wants to come out. He keeps showing himself. All right, yeah, you do, you George Washington looking motherfucker. Yes, he does. He comes in. He's always here, that brum. Okay, but here's the Ace of Wands. They know you have this urge to create. This King of Cups. He knows you do. He wants to join you, he says. He says, you make a good team, is what the guy said. Okay, now 5 of Cups. They're all in regret now. Whoever picked anybody over you, anybody who fucking sided with this fucking person, this King of Cups themselves is in regret. Okay, they know, but they're saying, dude, they said, you gotta understand, they keep saying. You gotta understand. I don't know. But 6 of Pentacles, they say you're going to be receiving a generous offer. You're going to be receiving what's meant for you. You got this 10 of Pentacles. You got this King of Cups. You got this Emperor. I mean, and these people are in regret. They're being rejected. All right. And this is it. What's the end of this? Okay. Is you just remaining in this 8 of Pentacles. All right. You're going to keep doing what you're doing. You're going to keep mastering your craft. You're not going to this is not going to phase you in any way. You getting your wish come true, having this 10 of Pentacles is not going to make you be any different than what you are now. It's not a big deal for you because, listen, there's no 7 of Cups. There's no illusions. There's no confusion. They cannot tempt you. They can't get you in a bad spot. It doesn't matter how much you have. You already proved this, okay? And now this King of Cups seen you prove that, okay? And they want to be just like you, they said. They said they want to grow up to be just like you. This King of Cups told me to tell you. Queen of Cups. And you just said, listen, Page of Wands reverse. We don't want to hear your bullshit is what you said because we know we're the star of the show. We are the gang star, okay? And thanks for noticing, King of Cups. About time. Where you been? All right? That's what we told the guy. And we gave him an open hand smack. Kicked him in his ass. But we told him he could hang out for a little bit. He could stay, though. But he took it. King of Cups took the open hand. He said he knew he deserved it. Took it, though. It's all right. Took the open hand. He said we told him, are you gonna get in line or get ran over? The King of Cups said he's getting in line. Ain't that right, George Washington? He said, yep. He said, stop calling him that though. You don't like that. He said, you don't look like George Washington. That's what he said. So, what else do we need to know about this King of Cups, this George Washington looking motherfucker? What else do we need to look at? You're going to tell me this fucker don't look like George Washington? That's not George Washington right there. Because if it's not, then, maybe I'm fucked up. Maybe I'm a little fucked up over here. Alright, so you got this Emperor, you got a wish come true, you got this 10 of Pentacles, and you're still mastering your craft with this 8 of Pentacles. Of course, this 8 of Pentacles is what's getting you this 10 of Pentacles. Because there's no other way around it. There's no way you're not going to stop being the best. And this King of Cups knows that. All right, so let's get a little confirmation, clarification here, God. Please and thank you. All right, so you have this 2 of Cups in reverse here. So that's absolutely correct. Because this King of Cups is here, and whoever this person is, this paid fucking actor who took money to pretend to be that they were your counterparts, they were presenting themselves as like a twin, their twin flame, like that you were the false one. Okay, because this person was saying and doing all the right things because they had all the help, but they were being paid to do this. And by paid, I mean they were out to get something. They thought they were receiving something here. They really thought they were going to take whatever this energy from you was. And maybe they did have it for a little bit, but all they did was bring out the worst in this King of Cups. And now people see that, and this King of Cups now has this chariot and the movement, and this Knight of Wands energy is what's getting them away from it. Okay, because like I just said, this King of Cups, here he is, right there. He said, I'm back. He says, look, I'm confirming that this King of Cups, he's such a crumb. He wants to confirm now, okay, we just talked to you, King of Cups. Now you want to confirm that we're still going to be there. All right, relax, we told the King of Cups. So you just worry about getting rid of this Two of Cups in reverse bullshit before you worry about talking to us, okay? This jerk-off's got to go, we told him. So that's what we told this King of Cups. So what else do we need to know with this King of Cups, though? I mean, it came out again. While I was talking about him, okay, they said that you got this Three of Cups, though. They said they know that it's very much a nice, good time with you. Okay, it's a lot of friendship, community, gatherings, celebrations. They said maybe group events, social, just having a nice time. People feel good in your presence. Yes, they do. They feel safe and good. Yes, they are. Because why? Because you're very Nine of Wands. You're very courageous. You're very brave. Okay, of course people feel, and they know they can trust you. These people said that you couldn't be trusted. Whatever. You weren't going to sit there and say, no, I can be trusted. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Like, what the fuck you supposed to say? Just whatever. Believe what you want. These fucking people thought we were going to do everything that would never happen. Like, really nods, these people. I'm telling you. So, this King of Cups now, what else you want to tell us? Okay, that there's Two of Wands here, that they're planning on progressing too. That they are putting a plan to get past this too. That they're not just saying that you're not just doing this by yourself. He said they want to come. They want to come here with you. They want to come to this Three of Cups. They don't even care if it just says friends right now, they said. That's what they said. And they said, and then this Emperor is going to be here. So then this wish will come true. It's going to create this Ten of Pentacles. Because, look, you have this Ace of Swords. You got the mental clarity. So you know if somebody's, like, playing you or trying to play you. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not going to get played again. They're saying. You got to understand, they keep saying. You got to understand. They said you should understand. They said you had telepathic communication. They said they communicated with you. They said you said that. And you didn't say that, man. So they said, did you get the message? Oh, fuck. This real smart ass King of Cups, you know what I mean? It's because, here's the thing though, Four of Cups in reverse. They know you're not rejected anymore, okay? Four of Cups. They're suddenly aware they want to choose happiness. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this King of Cups knows, like, they don't want to lose you at all, okay, because they got clarity. They're very aware, okay, that they want to choose happiness. They're very coming off enthusiastic now. They've been coming off not like that for a long time, but now they see that there's light at the end of the tunnel here with you. You've given them some sort of sign, it's saying. Now they have it's like a fire's been lit underneath of them. Because remember, this King of Cups, that's your counterpart's, default, just like you are. This Queen of Cups, that's your default. So eventually, it's like you both come together and you're just like, oh, why do we do all that? And then that's when it's like you never do this. You'll never do this again. This is what this King of Cups is saying. You'll never, ever go against each other again, is what this King of Cups is saying. Saying because if you didn't do all this, Queen of Cups, he's talking, he said, if you didn't do all this, then how would anybody know? How would this ever have went? Like, you would have to take your word for it? They said, now people see it without a shadow of a doubt. And it clears any blockers because nobody's going to stop this King of Cups. Nobody's going to try to stop him now. So that means all this energy got cleared now because of that. So that's what they said. They said, you got to clear a lot of energy. They said, come on, you're in the 5D. You said you telepathically communicate. This is what you're supposed to be doing. It's got to trick them. You can't just go right up to them. He said, you got to beat them in the 5D to, manifest that into the physical. So, whatever. It's coming together for you. It is. It really is. Okay, because now Three of Swords reverse, you're no longer heartbroken. Okay, you have this. You're not rejected. You got people seeing you as your happiness. You don't care, though. You're just, you know who you are. You know what you're about. You're not stuck. And, Ten of Pentacles, Emperor, King of Cups are here with you. Especially with this Chariot, Knight of Wands energy. Like moving along fast, fearless. And it's like you're moving forward fearlessly. And this is why these people are like running away. Like they thought that you were going to be like I don't know what the fuck they thought. They really thought that you were going to be fucked up. But here's the thing, Six of Cups. People now are nostalgic. They're saying, whoa, why did you say this about this? Why did you say this? Now these people, they don't know what to say. They're like losing their mind. Now they're saying they got dementia or something. They're going to say they got dementia now. But they have a mental illness. Somebody else, they're going to blame, everybody's going to blame somebody else. Oh, this one did it. This one did it. They're going to try to blame this King of Cups though. That's what they want to do. They want to blame your King of Cups. They want to blame that energy. They want to say that they did it. It was all their fault. And then think that you're going to go against this King of Cups and then join them. And it's going to be like the same thing. Like, then this person will have to go through that bullshit. So it's like, you're too smart for that. And you're too empathetic and you're too kind to do that. Why would you do that? Why would you go with these, it's never going to happen. So this King of Cups already knows. All right, they're also recovering from heartbreak too. They said this was heartbreaking for them too. I mean, sometimes I guess it's hard to see things from other people's perspectives. We're sorry too, we have to say sometimes. Maybe, we did a lot. We didn't do everything right. You didn't. You just thought they knew for some reason. You just thought they knew. Maybe they did know. Maybe they did. Maybe they manifested all this King of Cups. I don't know, but here's the thing, who cares? Because you have the Seven of Pentacles energy. You are hardworking. You had a long-term view. It didn't matter what happened, what you had to go through. You became the best version of yourself and became stronger than ever. You didn't give up. You're still here, right? I mean, you still got that drive in you. You still got that love in you. You still got that fire. You still know you can do it. And nobody can stop you because you're fearless. But you don't care no more. They tried to take it all from you. They didn't want you to have nothing. Okay, Knight of Cups and reverse. They didn't want you to have nothing, but they wanted to pretend like they were helping you. They wanted to breadcrumb you, just act make it like you need them, make you get into cause you the problem, and then be there to help you with the problem, so they could say, see, I was there. I was always there for you, but they're the ones who caused you the problem. They're the ones who wished this problem on you. Ain't that something? I guess there's some type of condition for that. So, I mean, I would have to imagine only a sick person would do something like this. This has been done to the King of Cups a lot. This has been done to you. This is what, demons oftentimes this is narcissist behavior. But here's the thing, brother. Ten of Swords is here for them painfully, okay? So they're going to get a painful ending for this. Okay, because they're making the fucking death come get them. Okay, he's making them come chase them. They don't want to face the karma. They don't want to face nothing. They don't want to kill their ego. They don't want to admit anything. It's like they just think that it's just going to go away. But it's not. Not with this Ten of Swords here. It's not going away, guys. Come on, it's not going away. If it didn't go away now, what do you think you're going to get out of this? Okay, because you're dealing with the sexy-ass Queen of Wands, like we seen at the beginning. Sexy as hell. They try to use this energy against you. This is the energy your counterpart finds the most sexy about you. They try to say that they're being lustful, that you're not realistic. Okay, but that's so just because you were confident and self-assured, they said you must be loose or something. You must use your body to because you're too charismatic. But no, this is just who you are. And you're pure, and now this King of Cups knows it without a shadow of doubt, because Page of Swords, because they've been watching, okay? They watched your thirst for knowledge. They watched how you, found new ways to communicate. They watched how you did all this. And they're impressed. They really are impressed. I mean, yes, they are. Gotta wrap it up soon. So was there anything else we need to know? We got you as this Queen of Wands, though. You were here. I mean, we don't even have who you're even dealing with. But I assume this is whoever this, Empress in reverse character that these people fucking brought in to replace you. Okay, well, I know who it is. It's this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? So now we know you're dealing with a Queen of Swords in reverse. This person now is probably in this Empress in reverse still, but angry, bitter, cruel, okay? Very pessimistic, spiteful right now, this person is. They're willing to do anything, but this is what's going to get them really stuck, because it's going to be like, how could you possibly claim to be the real one by acting like this, when this Queen of Wands ever acted like this? And these people did way worse things to you than you've ever even, you may not even know this person. You just may not even know. This just might be somebody who just knows about you through this King of Cups and been hating you ever since and trying to be like, have them recreate the feelings of how they look at you, they look at them, but this is not working. Okay? The only thing this person may have had on you is like some money. They might have had come from like a rich family. I don't know what the fuck they come from, but this is a real fucking scammer though. You're dealing with a real scammer. But here's the thing: King of Swords is here, and the King of Swords sees everything, and the King of Swords has seen enough of this Queen of Swords in reverse. That's why this Emperor is here. Nobody's gonna get by you. Nobody's gonna. King of Swords, Archer, they see everything. Okay, then they see everything because here's a confirmation. 8 of Swords in reverse that you're no longer stuck. Okay, somebody's no longer stuck. There's no longer anybody in the way. That's why this King of Cups is here. This is why this energy is being cleared. Okay, this is why this 4 of Pentacles are here. These people are being seen as like thieves. They did this all for money. This is what this was. They didn't do this for love. They did this for money. They tried to block your love for money. That is so wrong in so many ways. And even with this King of Cups, they knew how this King of Cups was. They were going to use this person's energy against it. They were going to take this person out eventually. They wanted to actually sacrifice this person. They thought that now they were going to try that, but you were never going to let that happen. You'll never let them sacrifice. It won't be able to happen anyway. They would need you to fucking join them for that to ever happen. That would never happen. You would never let that happen. I know you. I knew you too well. But that's what they're going to try, though, so be prepared for that. But that's where you beat them, though. That's where they really get fucking destroyed. So what's going to be the end here with this King of Cups, this Queen of Wands? Is that, yeah, 9 of Wands, another confirmation here. You're very brave, okay, very courageous. You're just going to stay that way. Fearless and adventurous. No confusion here. 7 of Cups, no illusions, no options. You're the only one. This King of Cups says you're the only one. You always were. They knew. They're going to tell you. They knew from the beginning, okay, but they had all of these energies plotting against you. They had to let it play out this way. They keep saying, you got to understand. They always knew it was going to end up like this, though, they said. They said they always knew it. So just go with it, because that's the justice, they said. They said, that is the justice. You just going with it, letting it be the way it's supposed to be. Okay, King Cups, a smooth talker, this motherfucker, telling me all this shit. Okay, because they said 2 of Pentacles. They said you're adaptable, you're flexible, you could get through anything. You could adapt, you understand, you know what you're doing here. They said you're learning. That's what they keep saying, this King of Cups. Who the fuck are you, King of Cups? Tell us. Who do you think you're dealing with? So we told them. They said they know that you are this Empress, they said. They said, we know who you are. They said, you know this Empress, and that's why we're here for you. That's why we love you, and that's what you became through this whole process. So remember that, they said. They said they helped you become an Empress. That's what they said. And now, this Queen of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords, is all anxious and depressed because this King of Cups clearly sees you as an Empress. That is the justice in this situation. And what's going to be the end here? What else do we need to know? Anything else? Okay, is that you are the star of this show. 110%. You are the gang star, okay? You are the star Empress. This King of Cups knows it, okay? And that is why this Queen of Swords now has to deal with the Tower of Terror, brother, okay? Because it's going to go up and it's going to go down. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. And they just got to deal with it. I mean, that's the end of it. The King of Wands will be the operator there. They cannot end. They cannot put an end because, listen, you're way too strong here. You're way too strong. So them trying to come against you does not work. You have the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. Okay, and that is why, again, 9 of Swords. They're all anxious and depressed because they know the end is here. The Tower of Terror is coming, and you are in complete control. Yes, you are. Cards don't lie. That's the truth. Okay, so why don't we do some angel numbers? That was a nice little ending once you concur with that. That's good. Good one. Thank you, God. So what else do we need to know here? See, let's get some angel advice. All right, let's get going. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all about ascending there. Okay, good luck. It says you are on the right track. Spiritual guides are supporting and encouraging you to give your best effort. Success is within your reach. Stay observant of your surroundings and communicate clearly. Yes, you are. Okay, trust that everything will fall into place as it should. Yes, you are. You said, yes, I will do that. Okay, and that is why 0909 this year. Okay, that's all about new beginnings. Of course you have a new beginnings, as King of Cups says. They said that's what you want, a new beginnings. We didn't say we want a new beginning with you, though, but we're going to probably deal with it. Okay, because keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. You are completing something significant, and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. You're up-leveling. Ain't that something? Okay? And it's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that is about to unfold. Hey, it's what the card told me to tell you. It's what Angel 0909 says. Okay, they say good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, whoa, brother. What's that all about? All right, so let's see what we got. All right, we've got 1551. All right, it's about hold your vision. It's about focus on the positive and keep attention on the outcomes you desire. This is what this King of Cups said. This was the outcome they desired, and this is what had to happen, is what they said. They said they didn't plan all this. All right, so now is the time to invest your faith and energy into your ideas, pursuing your goals with all your strength. You see how the strength card here, you're the star, and, embrace it as you work towards your dreams. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're working towards your dreams, okay, because you hit the jackpot, 777. Yes, you did. Okay, manifested wisdom. This message finds you in a time of uncertainty. Maybe, okay, yet rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges you face. Remember, you possess valuable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. Yes, you do. Okay, and sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort, but it will make a meaningful impact. Ain't that something? That's what the card said. So let's do the crystal of the day, and then I'll check you later. I gotta go to work. Go, sir. I serve. Okay, like God said, He wants this to go serve. So I became a server. So that's what comes down to it. It's all about serving people here. That's what we're told to do. So what's going to be the crystal of the day? Rose quartz, maybe? We'll see. I don't know. Okay. Well, it was close color, but kunzite. I like kunzite though. I actually have a kunzite bracelet. A lot of people don't know what kunzite is. I do. Okay, probably you do too, but it's pretty expensive. All right, so kunzite is about love, compassion, emotional healing. Kunzite is a stone of emotion, opening and connecting the heart to the mind, stimulating a healing communion between the two. And what's this? Stimulating a healing communion. I like the way that sounds. Between these two, between the mind and the heart. That's awesome. It encourages one to release walls built around the heart for protection and to be receptive to unconditional love. So this King Cup says, I've been telling you. They said, so stop trying to fight it. Heart, third eye, Leo, Scorpio, element water. I open my heart to give and receive unconditional love. I open my heart to give and receive unconditional love. I open my heart to give and receive unconditional love. Yes, you do, and that is why you are the best, and I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, peace be with you.